This is a review for the Marvel Universe Wolverine and She-Hulk comic 2-pack. Now, of course, this is for the one of those kind of hard to find 2-packs in my opinion. I think this is kind of one of those 2-packs that nobody didn't know about that was released out until probably like a month later or something like that. I'm not quite sure what's up with that but yeah. This has been recently released out, and yeah. As you can obviously see right here, these are basically technically like X-Men theme 2-pack or something like that. It's not a greatest battle kind of pack. Look at that. It says Wolverine and She-Hulk, pretty much, and it includes the same thing, standard stuff as any universe figure, the collectible comic shop or whatever Hasbro want to promote, something like that, pretty much. But yeah, just in case some of you wondering, this is what they're talking about when they mean by the little collectible comic shop. Just basically trying to get like a little piece of cardboard. Yeah, nothing special, but it's a cute attempt for Hasbro to try to do. And pretty much, yeah, that's all it pretty much is. Getting started right here, going with the Wolverine figure right here. Because it's one of the least figure people want to get away, but I kind of like it and whatnot. But it's a pretty good figure. He is an X-Men Origins repaint. So he's a repaint of the single-colored brown costume one, the one that was released in the single-colored one back in 2008. And he's also been re-released again in the Marvel Universe comic 2-pack with Sabretooth. It's a pretty good costume. One that is better than the Marvel Universe's one in my opinion, because the Marvel Universe's figures was like what, a tad bit too tall or something like that, and it was just out of scale basically. It was just out of scale with the Universe figure and all that good stuff. So yeah, this right here is pretty good if you want the brown costume Wolverine figure. That's all that much to it. And just in case you possibly be wondering, for the little fun factor of it all, he is a different sculpt than this guy right here. They're both different, and both almost every 100% way, not entirely, but I guess they are. They both got different. The heads are sculpted different, their bodies are sculpted different, all the way from the upper to the lower torsos, because he obviously had the tiger stripe sculpted onto him, not just painted on. They actually sculpted onto him. So the whole entire body is different. The legs are kind of different. You may can't see on the camera, but the wrinkles in the little cloth material pants that they supposed to represent the costume pants are different. They're not exactly the same. You gotta have them both to see for yourself. The claws are also different too, because the little blue costume Wolverine had the little lines sculpted into his little. The part where the claws come out, that's actually sculpted into there, like little lines sculpted into there. This right here just had like the. This right here just basically technically has the little flat indentation of like the little sculpted lines. So very, very different about that figure right there. It's not the same. The arms are different as well too. By the way, this right here has a bit more. It has a little bit more detail in the arm. This right here is kind of flat. It's kind of flat, but it still has muscle detailing. The boots are obviously different too, because one boot has his boot more inward and got the little lines on the front, not the back. Wow, this one right here has a bit more thicker black lines on his boots, and it's more sticking outward. But yeah, that's all it is to right there. But still, pretty much an awesome origin figure. If you don't have the X-Men origin figure Wolverine, then you should get this one right here. Here with a little 2-pack. Articulation he has a little ball joint neck, ball hinge shoulders. Right there. The ball socket elbows, swivel in the wrist, ball joint upper torso, like so. The little ball socket leg dives, as you can see right there. They're the ones that everybody hates so much, but I pretty much like it. It gives a lot more possibilities than some universe figures, in my opinion. The double hinge knee bends, and the little standard little ball and hinge ankles, which is always granted on it, any figure to date, in my opinion. But yeah, that's Wolverine's articulation, and that's for the Wolverine figure. Okay, now in terms of height wise or something like that, now as you can see right here, according to the ruler, if you can't see the ruler, he's under 4 inches. He's under 4 inches or something like that, which is a pretty good scale for this figure right here. So he's not with any foreign scale like most Marvel Universe figures. But as you can see right here, he's in good scale with other Universe figures like the like Cyclops here and the Jean Grey. He's definitely short in 100. He may be a tad bit too short in 100, but at least he's short enough in 100 to fit in scale. So it won't be said that Wolverine's like a huge Jackman tall. But yeah, he's from the movie toy line though. But it's good to see that he's within scale with your Universe figures, and that's what matters in my opinion. And now we're gonna move on to the She-Hulk figure, which is one of the main reasons why people are hunting down the super package just to get their hands on a She-Hulk figure. Now, a little bit of words of advice for this viewer that obviously know this, which I should about right now. Now, she is gonna be re-released again in the single card figure, which in some stores is out now, in some countries something like that, because some people do have this single card figure. But she is out available now in the single card figure. But just to let you know, this figure came out first. It's just that the single card figure